Bye.
Hello and welcome to Iger Hall this evening. We ask that you please silence your cell phones so that you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the Macabre musical Cabaret presented by the Macabre Musical Theater Ensemble.
For our first number, we have a piece from you from the show Chicago. Upon opening, it did not get favorable reviews and only lasted 2 years on Broadway in the early 1970s. In 1996, it was revised into a successful production that is still running, and a film adaptation was produced a few years later. I now present to you the 6 merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
Lipshits.
Squish! Cicero!
Lipshits.
Squish! Cicero!
Lipshits.
He had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I betcha you would have done the same. Pop, squish, Cicero,
Lipshits.
pop, squish,
Cicero!
Lipshits.
he had it.
You know how people have these little habits that get you down? Like Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop. So there's one day I come home and I'm really irritated and I'm just looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there's Bernie, lying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing, popping. So I said to him, I said, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took a shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head.
He had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I betcha you would have done the same.
I met Ezekiel Young 2 years ago in Salt Lake City. He told me he was single, so we hit it off right away and started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd fix him his drink, we'd have dinner. Then I find out, single, he told me, single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives, one of those Mormons, you know. So that night, when he came home, I fixed him his drink, as usual. You know, some men just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming, he had it coming, he took a flower in its prime, and then he used it, and he abused it, it was a murder but not a crime.
Now I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up the turkey for dinner, minding my own business. In storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You been screwing the milkman! He was crazy, and he just kept on screaming, you been screwing the milkman! Then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I betcha you would have done the same.
Mit kira shikay loksmunja. Ola kim nifigota afirjin. Dinamigos ena tatlan voyak. Neptudon mermonian kasem hukintitin. Robotum. Arinde shibin mit murazik.
Well, did you do it?
No. Guilty.
He had it coming.
My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie used to travel around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. Now, this one night before the show, we're down in the Hotel Cicero. 3 of us, boozing, having a few laughs, and we run out of ice, so I go out to get more. I come back, open the door, and there is Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead.
They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than you could ever know. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night trying to find himself. And along the way, he found Brooke, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead.
The dirty bomb, the dirty bomb. They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming all along. 'Cause if they used us and they abused us, how could you tell us that we were wrong? They had it coming, they had it coming, they only had themselves to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop that gum one more time.
Number 17 was Bready.
Artistic differences. Pop. 6.
Squish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.